Hello, and welcome back to Barre Basics. I'm Sarah, and this is class 6. Can you believe it? This is the last basics class in the series. I'm so glad that you're sticking with us and really challenging your mind and your body. So it's time to get started. Let's review our setup for one last time. You've got your support, you have a Nagra towel, I've got my 2-pound weights. I also have my Pilates ball and my block. You could use a block, a Pilates ball, a roll-up back towel, a big pillow. That's some options that you can have today. And of course, my towel and my water. All right, it's time to get started. Let's bring those hands to your hips and start our knee lift. Lift and lift. You might notice I'm wearing my party pants today. And the party pants are for special classes. And I'm really proud of you if you're sticking with Barre with Sarah. You are awesome. Keep lifting, lift, and lift. Maybe out those arms, little lift, little lift. For 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4 more, we're just gonna bring that knee and elbow together. I have a feeling it's gonna be a good words day. What do you think? Here we go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So our long lunges. Woo! Already feel that heart rate rising in top and back. I don't know where in the world you are, but it was 98 in Seattle yesterday. I do not live here for warm weather, so that was tricky. Give me 3 and 2. Last one. Go ahead and take it back. Plunge it down. Curl that shoulders under. All right, nice job. Let's switch it out. So that left leg is back, left arm forward. You know this by now. Tap and back, tap and back. Give me 3 and 2. Last one. And sink it down. Roll back up under, stretching that hip flexor. Well, I can't believe this is the last time we're doing basics together. So excited. All right, let's go ahead and come up and grab those hand weights if you'd like to. All right, we're gonna go out with a bang. So we're gonna start with our front shoulder as we always do. I'm gonna turn on profile. Gonna roll those shoulders up, down, around, and back. Exhale, and just pulse, little pulse. So again, what I wanna do, I wanna lean forward, but I want to keep those shoulders back in the sockets. Little pulse, little pulse. Hopefully you can see it better. Soft bend in the elbow. I'm not locked, but I'm soft. Lift and lift. Thinking nice and tall through the crown of the head. 8, 7, 6, holding in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Straighten those arms, bend them in half, and lift. Little lift, little lift. So I want that upper arm to stay parallel to the floor. I'm going to turn and face you now so you can see my elbows are going to want to come out, and so are yours. So I want you to think about squeezing it. Just going to give a little bit extra chest activation. Lift, lift. I know it's burning. Little lift, little lift. Yes, we can. For 8, 7, 6. Don't grip those weights too tightly. 4, 3, holding in 2, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, release. Nice job. Step away from your support. We're going to run to that middle shoulder. I forgot to tell you what foot position to set up in. But just for future reference, you can generally do most of our upper body moves in a V or in parallel, whichever feels more comfortable to you. Okay, inhale, exhale. Pulse up, pulse back. Up and back. Up and back. Up and back. Again. Talked about this last week. When we start pressing back, then our whole body wants to move. That's where thinking about pulling that belly button to spine, or you hear people say brace your core, like someone's going to punch you in the stomach. That way we're going to stay nice and strong. Up and back. Now if this is starting to feel easy for you, maybe it's time to get a heavier pair of weights. So I would say you could do basics with up to 5s. I'm using 2s. But 3s would be good too. I'm already feeling it. Up and back, up and back, 8. Yes, you can. 7. And back. 6. 5. 4. 3. Holding in. 2. You know I was going to say that. 1. And hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Nice job. Okay, we're going to take those arms. I want you to bring them out a little bit and pulse in. Pulse in. So my elbows are squeezing back towards the midline. I want you to think about pinching a penny between your shoulder blades. Little backs, little backs. This, especially as an exercise, middle back, it can generally go heavier. So if this is starting to feel easier, in an intermediate class, I would probably do this with a 6. So just know if things are starting to feel easier, it's because you're stronger, and that means you can lift heavier. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms in and pulse back. So now I'm going straight back. I'm just going to show you on profile what that looks like. So here I'm going straight back, straight back, straight back. Nice job. So that middle back is really firing up. Straight back, straight back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and make sure that you're in that V position if you're not already. Time for back shoulder. Bend those knees, hinge forward, arms coming down, roll out, down, around, and back. Let's go out to a T, out and in, out and in. So as you come out of basics, back shoulder, I've heard from folks, the tricep is generally the trickiest area for them. So you might still need to stay light on back shoulder. Nice job. Back and in. Keeping that core nice and tight. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Checking my time. These 45-minute classes are great, but goodness, we have to keep moving. You feel that fatigue setting in? Because I do. Woo! Remember, if you're feeling tired, you can always alternate and go side to side. That gives you a little bit more of a rest. We've got 4 more to go. Give me 4. And 3, 2, hold at the top. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Release up, down, arm back. Flip those palms forward. Again, slight bend in the knees. Arms go straight back. Little lift, little lift, little lift. Woo. Hello, triceps. Lift and lift. I regret doing tricep push-ups yesterday. Now, give me flutter. Then press, then press. Just bend the elbow. Then press, then press, then press. Yes, you can for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, circle in. Into the body. Teeny tiny circles. In and in. Little circles, little circles. For 4 and 3. Last hold in 2 and 1. Hold. Give me 1 inch higher. You can hold here. You can pop into elevate. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Release. That was our last lightweight work segment. Let's set these weights down. It's time to thighs. Woo! All right, so to move into thigh work today, you have the option to add your yoga block, your Pilates ball, your pillow, your roll-up towel. For our first parallel. So setting up your feet in a nice parallel hips distance position, taking your ball, your block, placing it above the knee. And again, based on the size of your object or the material of your legging, you might need to walk it in a little bit more or lock it out. Okay, so we're gonna up and come. And I want you to slide, side, down. Little ups, little ups. And again, this hand is just for balance on that support. So if you're tempted to grip, I felt like I was tempted to grip. You can see me turn it up. So I need to put a little more on this ball. So let's go up and squeeze. Up and squeeze. Go up and squeeze. Woo! Up and squeeze. Hello. Up and squeeze. 2 and 1. We're going to scoop it. Scoop right, scoop left. Scoop. So we're thinking driving that hip forward, forward. Hips are forward. Now you can see what do I want to do? I want to slide up. I want you to slide back down with me. Woo! 2 for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, drop those heels for a second. We're gonna go right back up. I'm gonna turn on profile just so you can see my tops. Because we're talking. Up we come. Slide down, look at those heels nice and high. Tuck and release. Squeeze that ball. Tuck and release. Nice job. Tuck hips under and release them back. Under, woo, and back. I feel this. 4, and back. 3, are you on fire? I'm on fire. 2, just getting you ready for intermediate. 1, and back. Stand it up. Take that ball out. Woo. We're gonna go straight into high B. So here we are in our parallel. We're gonna bring those heels together. Walk those feet into cheesecake slice. Up we go. You're like a skiing instructor. Just giving you all the little cues. Here we go. Down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, and up an inch. Woo. Now I'm pretty sore in my quads, so I'm up a little higher today. But you can work down as long as you maintain ears over shoulders, hips and heels. Let's press those thighs back, back, and back. One of my favorite warm-up moves we do in intermediate is this one. Little backs, little backs. Am I selling intermediate to you? Yes, I am. Little back. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Shake it. We're going to do that again. Shake it. Inhale, exhale. Up we come. And down to the fire. Down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Again, making sure those knees are tracking over those toes. Pelvis is in neutral, nice and untucked. Here we go. 4, 3, I'm shaking. 2, 1. Press those legs back, back, back. We're just little teeny tiny openings, rotating the leg in that hip joint. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up, shake it up. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's harder to come out than it is to stay in it. Okay, we're going to go into wide second. My mat is just doing its own thing today. So stepping out into that nice wide second. Feet on the diagonal. Checking your alignment. Here we go. Down and down. Up and up. Down and down. So you can hold on. Have hands on hips. You can bring those hands to your heart center. Down and down. Up and up. Reminding ourselves we want as much as possible. Ears over shoulders, hips over heels. And up, you keep going. So I don't want the booty coming back in wide second. No, no, no. We're just going down the wall and up the wall. Nice job. Down the wall, up the wall. See the curve in the spine. I'm not tucking the pelvis. Very hard to tuck the pelvis in this position though. And up. Give me 2. And up. 1. And up. Nice job. We're going to come. I'm going to face you again. You have an option to do this next series flat-footed, or you can join me by bringing those legs in a little bit. Coming up, popping into releve. Here we go. We press down and back, down and back, down and back, down and back. Nice job. And back, down, back, down and back. Take it up for 2. Up and up, down and down, up and down. You're welcome. In advance, up and down. Up, you're going to hold it down for me. Down, down, back, down, and back. Oh my word. Down and back, down and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up for 2. Yes, you can. Up, up, down, and down. And shaking. Up, up. Remember, down too much on releve. You come to a flat foot. Down, up. Bring it all the way down and hold. 8, 7. Keep those heels high. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Ah, okay. Let's stretch it out. Oh my Lord. So taking that hand to ankle, tucking the hip under, drawing the leg back. And I'm going to introduce you today, to put a little bit of extra time, to a nice stretch variation called Dancer. So this is a great quad stretch here, especially if you're tightening your quad. If you want a little bit more, you can place your hand on your support. Facing it, you're going to start to lower down. As you lower down, you're kicking your foot into your hands. So this would be Dancer. You can see I'm stretching through the pec in the front shoulder. It's a really nice extra stretch. Then go ahead and come back to quad. Tuck the hip again. Pull the leg back. All the fun stuff. All the fun stuff. Let's switch it out. So I'll start facing you. Again, keeping those knees as close together as possible. Tucking the hip under, pulling the leg back. And as always, if this feels good for you, you just stay there. Otherwise, opposite hand goes to your support. Start to pitch the body forward. As you pitch forward, that leg is going to kick into that hand. You can do this with a bent knee, or you can get an extra little hamstring stretch. And then we carefully come out of it, holding on to support. But again, this is for balance. Tuck the hip under, adjust that leg. And let's go ahead and release. Grab a sip of water, and then we're going to go into seat work. All right, standing in my favorite, standing seat work. We're going to put our weight in the left leg. We're going to take that right leg straight back and turn it out. So let me do that on profile. Here I am, my wonderful being. That leg is coming straight back and turned out. Little lift, 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 and lift. Nice job. So you'll notice soft standing leg. Raise it and feel so you can lift that toe, little lift. You probably think my leg is barely moving. That's because it is. I want that work there. You know this by now, the glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and lift. So I'm going to turn parallel, turn out, parallel, turn out, parallel, turn out. So I'm just using that hip joint to adjust. Hold it out, bend the leg in half, and little lift, little lift. Just lifting the shape of the leg, little lift, little lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, holding in 4, 3, 2, hold. Go ahead and pause and come up a little bit for me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Previewing all the things, previewing all the things. Just come back to that V position. Now that other leg is going to come back. We're going to soften the standing knee, weight to heel, and we lift, lift. So we're turned out again. So that would be turned in parallel. I'm not going to turn out. Activating that glute. Nice job. Stand tall. I can feel that I want to drop, but I want you to think nice and tall. Now we're going to lift and change the shape of the leg. So parallel, turn out. Parallel, turn out. Parallel, turn out. Parallel, turn out. Just prepping you for all the things that are coming. 2, 1. Go ahead and bend that leg in half. And now we lift. Little lift. So I'm just lifting the shape of the leg by squeezing here on that glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, holding in 4, 3, 2, and hold. Both here or pop into the elbows. Maybe taking your support with you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Go ahead and give me a little nice hip to hip. We're going into full fold over. Just why not? We're going to use that left leg as our base. And that right leg is going to come all the way up. So if you remember, fold over. This mat today, I tell you. So if you remember, fold over. We're going to put those hands on the bar. That right leg is going to come long. It's going to be nice and straight. We're going to hinge the hip, hinge, softly, until we find the spot where we can maintain a straight line. So if I'm here, that means I need to raise into that straight line. You can come down as low as you'd like. Lift, little lift. Soften the knee, breathe in the heel, little lift, little lift. We're going to do 8 more, and then we're going to do a weight lift and a flex lift. Here we go. Point, lift, flex, lift. So we're just playing around a little bit. Maybe you're off looking, that's okay. My brain does not want to cooperate with my body today. Give me 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Take there as a little circle. Circle, tiny, tiny circle. Use that core to stabilize your body. 8, 7, 6, 5. Turn that thigh down. 3, 2, and hold. Bend that leg in half and lift. Little lift, little lift, lift. Yes, we can. Lift for 8, 7. Turn that thigh down. 5, 4, 3. Hold it in 2, 1. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Yes, other side. Ooh. Let's do a hip to hip. Oh, fold over. That's intense. It is really intense. Back to our parallel. Holding up that bar. Soften right knee. Leg into right heel. Extend that left leg. And down we come, hinging over the pelvis. If you stop here, that's great. Or here. Or here. Wherever you are, that's fine. Give me a little lift. Little lift. Soften that standing inside. Little lift. Lift. Nice job. 8 more. 8, 7. Remember, then we're going to do our lift and point lift, left lift. Here we go. Point and left. Point and left. Relax that neck. Nice job. 4, 3. We're going to hold that point in 2. And 1. Hold that point. Circle. Little tiny circles into the body. Into the body. Oh my gosh, I feel this side failing. 4. Hold it in 3, 2, and 1. Bend that leg in half. And lift. Little lift. Woo. You need to come up a little bit. I can feel in my back. So you feel it in your back. You're just going to come up. Little lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. That is it. You are done. Let's switch that out. Woo. Figure 4. Bringing that ankle to knee. Sitting back like you're sitting in a chair. And so let's preview all the things today. I'm going to show you the elevated version of the stretch. You can stay here. This is great. You're stretching that glute, that outer hip. Or you can put your towel or something on your support, a chair, a table, back of a sofa. And I can just come up onto releve and then release. So this is going to intensify that stretch when we elevate it. Again, just the options, more options as you transition into your intermediate classes. Inhale, exhale, keep that foot nice and flexed, whether it's elevated or not. And release, you can help that foot down. For the other side, reminder, this is a great place to stretch right here. Ankle to knee, sitting back like you're sitting in a chair. Again, support is just for balance. Or you can turn into that support. Hop up and releve. Gently set that foot up. The hopping is my lack of spatial awareness, so don't necessarily recommend that. And again, this is more intense. So if you find that your knee is way up here or you're just turning in funny directions, come back to the basic stretch. One more inhale, exhale, and then it's time for mat work. So excited. All right, let's come on down to the mat. And it's time for pigeons and planks. All right, we're going to come into our planks today. And I'm going to show you some options. You've got that nice, wonderful modified plank here. You can come back into this at any point. This is your home base. So if you need a break and a breather, here's what you're going to do. Otherwise, you're going to come up into that nice full plank, and we're going to bring knee to elbow. I don't care if your knee only goes to here. Do not care. The point is not to drive the knee all the way to the elbow. That would be nice. I want you to have really good form. So if you're starting to sag, I want you to come right back here and hold that plank. Here we go. For 4 and 3. Yes, I'm counting each side. 2 and 1. Lift that right leg up and bring it through into your pigeon. As a reminder, you can always take that block or a pillow and put it under the booty for more support. You can also walk it back a little bit. If you're starting to become a little bit farther back, more flexible, option to king pigeon. I like calling it regal pigeon, it's more inclusive. But to bend that back leg, and that other arm loops around. And now exhale. Go ahead, let that foot go if you had it. Tuck that back toe under. And we're coming back into our plank. Knee to opposite elbow. So we're just going to cross. You're going at your pace. I don't care how close that knee and that elbow are. I care that you're putting out your best effort and just trying to rotate. That's really good. Or again, you're right here holding nice and strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that left leg up and draw it through the pigeon. The pigeon, remember you want the chest nice and lifted. It's not the end of the workout, it's not a sleeping swan. And again, you can walk back and add this foot grab only if it feels good for you. I do encourage you, especially as you graduate from basics, it's time to try some new things. You're stronger than you were before, so give yourself a little bit of credit. All right, we're just going to end this plank series with a nice, long, strong, slow hold. So inhale, exhale up, and hold. Think about a nice, strong form, bracing that core, strong in the feet, pressing up with all the knuckles. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm terrible. Sit back in the couch, please. I own my terribleness. All right, we're coming into full core work. Friendly reminder to my expecting friends. Now it's time to go to that workout. Let's come all the way down to Superman. I want those legs out of the nice mat width as they tend to be. Option to modify the stacking your hands on top of one another. Resting your head. Or I want you to join me, extending your arms, palms facing. We're going to lift up and hold. Inhale. Exhale up to your high plank. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Let's breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lift up again. Maybe a little bit higher. 10, 9, 8, 7. Nice and strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We've got one more. It's going to be your best one. You're resting. You're going to think even longer, reaching hands and feet in opposite directions. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Yes, you can. Reach longer. A little bit higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Press back in the child's pose. Namaskar. Woo! You are awesome. You know it's push-up time. I did a special push-ups tutorial on the channel. It's actually the next video on the playlist. So we start with push-ups and feel discouraged. Go check it out. We're going to have some tricky ones today because I'm like that. Hands mat width going up in the fleshy part of that knee. Looks like this. Down, halfway, down, and up. Down, halfway, down. That's what you're doing. You need down, halfway, down, and up. Remember, maybe this is your down, halfway, down, and up. You find your low point. Lead with the chest. I feel myself leading with my head, and up. Down, halfway, down. 2 more. Down, halfway, down, and up. Down, halfway, hold it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Good job. Woo. All right, time for that elbow plank. I know you love the elbow plank. I love the elbow plank. Clasping those hands together. Maybe you love the elbow plank. So as a reminder, this is a great place to be in that modified plank. Pressing down with the forearms. I find sometimes I forget to press in the shins, but use those shins. You want to come with me? Up you come and shimmy, little shimmy. Just a little saw or a shimmy. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. Just sit back, release the abs. And do it again. I always write these workouts after a workout, so I too have regrets these. Okay, reminder, modification. Beautiful, beautiful elbow plank. Or bring it up with me. Looks like this. Down and down, up and up. Down and down, up and up. Down and down, up and up. Down and down, up and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Sit it back. Up. You are awesome. Let's get a sip of water. We're going to flip over onto our backs. Woo. It is hot, hot today. Hot, hot, hot. Option, only if you have your Pilates ball. You can put that under your sacrum. Use the Pilates ball in a lot of our research classes. So again, if you don't have one, highly recommend under the sacrum we go. Maybe. All right. So settle in. If you don't have that ball, that's okay. Arms are going to come up 45. Back is nice and broad. Modification is always to stay in tabletop. So you can always drop and lift, drop and lift. This is always the place you can stay. If the progressions don't feel good to you, drop and lift. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Okay, you can stay dipping those toes, or you can extend those legs up. We're going to try to keep them straight. If you need a slight bend because of hip tension, that's also okay. So we're going to go down and down, up and up, down and down, up and up. So I'm really going to try hard not to move that other way. Down and down, up and up, down and down, whoo, and up, down and down. Trying to relieve my right. Down and down, up and up. Okay. We're going to build on this. We're going to lower the point, raise the flex. So it's down and down, flex up and up. Point down, flex up. Point down, flex up. Point down, flex up. Hello. Point down, flex up. point down, flex up. If you wonder why you went a little easy on quads, this is point down, flex up. 2 more each side. Point down, flex up, point down, flex up. 1 more each side down, and up, down, and up. Go ahead and give me just a little tug. Okay, I had to do this one. You're gonna bring those legs all the way up. Go ahead and I want you to turn them out. So now the heels and my big toes are touching. I want you to lower down to a point where you feel the abs and you're just gonna crisscross, crisscross. So you could be crisscrossing here at the top of the move. That's great. I'd rather you be just a little bit out in space. Crisscross, crisscross. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Take out your ball if you had it. And let's finish up with bridge. Okay. Back is still nice and broad. Legs are in parallel hip distance. You're going to press up through both feet. You're going to come up and lift. And then we're going to scoop the hips. So you're going to scoop right and left. Right and left. You're just pressing that hip up a little bit. Right and left. Right and left. This is what I don't feel about till right now. Like, oh, this isn't bad. And now I feel it. Scoop and scoop. So what I don't want to see is the booty dropping. I want you to stay nice and high. Scoop, scoop, scoop. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take it all the way down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Nice job. Up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to pulse it up in 4 more. 3, 2. Leave it up and pulse. You can stay here. You can also bring those palms together and up, up. So now bring it more into once you have left shoulder area. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow, 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 slow. Hug those knees into your chest for me. Oh, you did it. Go ahead and place your feet on the mat and carefully just drop both knees off to the right. If you don't meet the ground, that's okay. You don't want to crank on the back and force it. Put a gentle release. And go ahead, inhale, use those abs, pull the legs to the center, knees together, drop off to the other side. You can also put a pillow between the knees or a towel, if that would feel more comfortable for you. All right, inhale, back to center. Go ahead and roll around to your side and push yourself up. And it's time to stretch. So go ahead, these stretches right now, shoulder across, down to its place. So let me tell you about what is coming next. I have a very exciting class next Monday, and it's a Barre Basics bonus. It is your first intermediate class. Go ahead and bring that arm to the tricep. It is very similar to this format. It'll be a 60-minute class. All the intermediate classes are 60 minutes. So you'll see a lot of familiar exercises, a few new exercises thrown in. It's very much meant to bridge you to our intermediate classes. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. So again, similar format, similar equipment and setup, hopefully some new music. But it'll be a great way for you to test out an intermediate class, get a few new moves, and get ready to continue on. From the tricep, I heard from some of you, I'm coming up with a new fall schedule. I did not expect to be teaching for this long, we'll put it that way. So I'm trying to decide if I would teach Mondays or Wednesdays with some special classes occasionally on the other. Let's go to our chest stretch. So I heard from a few of you, if you have a strong preference for Mondays or Wednesdays, please let me know. It's about 50-50 right now. So I might just pick whichever I prefer. I know some of y'all like to attend live, but the classes are always available. So if you have a big preference, let me know. Because again, did not think I would still be teaching every week. But here we are. Let's do that neck stretch. Right ear to right shoulder. But I'm glad, especially for my very loyal folks that keep coming, you know who you are. Thank you. It's so much fun, even though we can't be in the studio together, knowing that you're shaking and changing wherever you are. Help that head up and over. So those are all the updates. I hope that you know you can always come back to the basics classes, but I hope next week you'll come and have more confidence in the intermediate classes when you see that, yeah, you can do it. You totally have this. All right, let's bring it up. Let's come to our hip flexor hamstring. And if you think that I struggle with basics, wait till you come to intermediate. Like I said, I'm always an optimist, and then the reality sets in midway through the set. All right, let's go ahead and walk. Got front knee under, extend, and tuck the hips. And we're going to go to the intermediate stretches, which is just progressing this half split. So this might be enough for you. This feels great. Otherwise, I want you to put your hands out on your mat and just start walking that back leg out. And wherever you stop, that's fine. But we're just testing our flexibility. So you go until this is it. So I'm going to stop here, breathe into this stretch. So again, we do so many things that are similar, just a little progress. Okay, strong arms, tuck that back toe under, lift yourself up, and switch it out. So we're hip flexor first. I just get so excited for the hamstring stretch. Really pressing open that crease. If you like me and you sit all day, my goodness, that needs to be stretched. Knee comes underneath the hip. Extending that front foot. And again, wherever you are is fine. If this is it for you, that's great. You just stay here and you can stretch that. You can also think about dragging that long leg, the booty back just a little bit, and that's going to increase the stretch. So stay here. Or plant those hands and start to walk back. Anybody's working out with me knows this is my dead side. So this is really it today. All right, let's lock that leg in. And let's bring it around to your seat. We're going to do little triangle on each side. So taking ankle to knee, opening that chest, sitting up nice and tall. Nice, flex, active foot. Stay here in modified or bringing chin on top of chin. And as a reminder, if your leg is way up here, just go back to modified. Want this chin stuck, and then we find that top foot, and we think about pulling the chest through. So if you have any intermediate or advanced classes you'd like to see, please let me know. We have sliders class coming up on Wednesday. Let's switch it out. And I'm also working another full length flexibility class. Certain as I need it. So we're sitting here, nice and tall, or we're dropping chin on top of chin. And wherever you are, one more breath in. And out. All right, go ahead and come to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. Do a little rock side to side. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. You did it, you did it, you did it, you did it. You made it all the way through Barre Basics. I am so proud of you for trying something new or taking the time to reset and recenter yourself in your bar practice. I really, really hope that you'll continue shaking and changing with me. Again, next week we have our special Barre Basics 7 bonus class. It's going to get you ready for all the intermediate classes on the channel. Be safe, be well, and I hope that I'll see you there. Thanks, everyone. Bye.